I welcome you all in the next video tutorial of Remedial Biology Practical BP 112 RBP. So in this practical we will complete our aim number 2, practical number 2, that is the study of cell and its inclusions. So I have shared one of the video of the study of cells that I have prepared for the microbiology class. So I have shared the same video with you people because in that video we have covered the prokaryotes and eukaryotes concept. So in this video we are going to cover the study of cell inclusions, what are included in the cell. So let's start. So first of all, cell wall constituents. If we talk about the different constituents of the cell wall, so typically if we talk about the plant cell, the cell wall of the plant cell is composed of cellulose, lignin, chitin, suberin and mucilage, etc. So these are the, basically you can say that the backbone of the cell wall, and cell wall comprise of these components. So if we talk about the cellulose, it is the main constituent of the plant cell wall, and chemically it is a polysaccharide. Okay, and it consists of the long, straight, unbranched chain of the beta D glucose formed by 1 to 4 linkages. If you can see the structure of this cellulose, so this is beta 1 4, glycosidic bond is there. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. So second part is the tests. So if you have to test the cellulose, so we'll use different type of stains, or you can say different type of mountants or different reagents. But you in this practical, just go through once what are the different chemical tests for the detection of the for the determination of the cellulose. So suppose if you take a TLS section of petiole of Dhatura, so what is here it is written, you will take a plant, because we will talk about the plant cell. So first of all हम एक plant लेंगे, इस plant का नाम जो इस सेक्शन में दिया है, स्लाइड में दिया है, धतूरा. धतूरा एक प्लांट है, धतूरा मेटल, धतूरा एनॉक्सिया, धतूरा, different species are present and it is commonly found plant, very poisonous also. So suppose you will take any plant, like suppose here example is given of dhatura on the glass slide, and you will cut a section, that is TLS. You will cut a TLS section of dhatura on the glass slide. Okay, and next you will add on the section, what you will add? Iodine solution. Okay, and after that you will add sulfuric acid, and no doubt you will drain off excess of iodine and remove excess of acid solution, and finally you will add a mountant, that is glycerin, and you will put a cover slip and observe under the microscope. And what you will see under the microscope, over here it is written, you will observe the slide under the low power objective lens, and you will see rectangular parenchyma cell which take up the blue color. So means you will observe different type of blue cells, that is rectangular parenchymal cells, that is of cellulose. Just see here, so these type of rectangular parenchymal cells, these we call as a cellulose. And how we will detect it? Using a simple iodine solution. So I hope this is clear. So second important constituent that a cell wall is having is a lignins. So lignins are abundantly present in the plant. So it is present in the middle lamella of the woody tissue and other thickened cells. And what is the chemical nature of lignan? Yes, it is a complex phenyl propanoid polymer. Don't worry, we will do these terms also in your upcoming semester. What is this phenyl propanoid? I will show the structure here. So basically phenyl propanoids, they are synthesized by amino acid, phenylalanine and tyrosine. Okay, so these are having this type of structure, that is phenyl and a propanoids. So how you will detect this lignin? We will use a stain that is known as the fluoroglucinol. So remember this name, fluoroglucinol, and it is used always in the combination with HCl. So for the detection of the lignin, which stain is used? Fluoroglucinol, HCl is used. Okay, so how you will detect lignins? Fluoroglucinol, HCl you will add, and few drops of this chloral hydrate solution. So this is also commonly used chemical or the chemomicroscopic reagent. What is this chemomicroscopic reagent? Chemo means chemical, microscopic reagent means which is used for microscopic purpose. So chloral hydrate, as the name indicate, it is used to remove chlorophyll, because प्लांट्स के अंदर क्या है, सपोज आपने लीफ का सेक्शन कट किया और ऑब्जर्व कर लिया माइक्रोस्कोप में, क्या दिखेगा? कुछ नहीं दिखेगा. क्यों? सिर्फ ग्रीन कलर दिखेगा. क्यों? लीफ में क्लोरोफिल है, तो सबसे पहले हमारा काम क्या है, उस क्लोरोफिल को रिमूव करने के लिए वी नीड सम केमिकल, सम रिएजेंट्स, सम सॉल्वेंट्स, एंड क्लोरल हाइड्रेट इज वन ऑफ द सॉल्वेंट दैट इज यूज्ड टू रिमूव द क्लोरोफिल फ्रॉम अ पर्टिकुलर प्लांट पिगमेंट. Okay, and the observation, when you observe it under microscope, what you will see, rectangular pink color due to the presence of lignin. So different type of rectangular grids will be seen under the microscope with pink color. I'll show you the photograph. As you can see, तो ये जो pinkish type के pink color के segments दिख रहे हैं, ये आपको ये lignin है. हम इसको बोल सकते हैं they are lignified cells. और ये lignified cells कैसे हुए? क्योंकि इनके अंदर लिग्निन प्रेजेंट था, जिस लिग्निन ने रिएक्ट किया किसके साथ, फ्लोरोग्लिसरीन और HCl स्टेन के साथ. जब हम क्लोरोहाइड्रेट से वॉश करेंगे तो माइक्रोस्कोप में क्या दिखेगा, पिंक कलर के जो टिश्यूज दिखेंगे, उससे हम बोलेंगे वो लिग्निफाइड टिश्यू है. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट थर्ड वन इज दी सुबिरिन्स. तो दीज आर आल्सो अ सेल वॉल इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट. इट इज प्रेजेंट इन द वॉल ऑफ द कॉर्क सेल. ओके, एंड basically it is a mixture of condensation of different type of fatty acid that is known as mucilage. So again a polysaccharide which is present in the cell wall. And how will you test it? Use a stain that is known as the ruthenium red. When you use this stain, mucilage will turn into pink color again. Okay, so कुछ प्लांट्स में mucilage present होता है, उनके डिटेक्शन के लिए हम क्या यूज करते हैं लैब में, एक स्टेन का नाम क्या है, रुथेनियम रेड स्टेन. तो कोशिश करिए आप याद रखने की, जैसे आयोडीन के लिए या रुथेनियम रेड है, सैफ्रानिन है, या फ्लोरोग्लिसरॉल HCl किया हमने, तो डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ स्टेन्स हम यूज करते हैं इन अवर लेबोरेटरी. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक आफ्टर दिस, सेल इंक्लूजन, जो हमारे सिलेबस में भी दिया है, सेल इंक्लूजन्स. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो दे आर द लिविंग एंड नॉन लिविंग सेल इंक्लूजन्स, आल्सो नोन एज द ergastic substances. And non-living cell inclusions are further classified into reserve food, excretory products. Okay, cell inclusions living and non living inclusions हो सकती हैं किसी भी सेल में, और यहां पे हम खास तौर पे प्लांट सेल की ही बात कर रहे हैं. तो we have 3 minutes left. So first is the starch grain. So starch grain is present in different parts of the plant in the form of granules of varying size. Okay, and there are different tests for detection of the starch grain. We use iodine solution. Okay, next one is the volatile oils. So again, a volatile oil is also a cell inclusions. And there are different type of chemical test for the detection of volatile oil. We use Sudan red. This is again a dye used for what? For the detection of the volatile oil. Yes, in the plant again in the form of the cell inclusions, which is what is present, calcium oxalates. So these are the considered as the excretory product of the plant metabolism. How you will test it, detect this, using again a chlorohydrate solution. Okay, then crystals are also present in the plant as a cell inclusion. There are different methods for its detection also. Along with cluster crystal, we have calcium carbonate crystals, or the calcium carbonate constituents are present in the plants. So again, let's recall fast. So this is the plant cell. We already covered this. So in this plant cell, this is the plant structure, which is comprised of different type of cell organisms like chloroplast, mitochondria, cytoplasm, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, that you have already covered. Okay, so this is important. The component of the cell consists of two parts, living and non-living component. Non-living components are known as the ergastic substances, and the living component comprised of the nucleus, mitochondria, etc. So these non-living ergastic substances, like again reserve food, like carbohydrates, okay, in the form of starch, cellulose. Also they are present in the form of lipids, might be in the proteins, calcium crystals, calcium carbonate, calcium oxalate. So these are various cell inclusions we have talked about. So I hope this will give you a brief idea about different type of cell inclusions which are present in the plant cell. In the last, I acknowledge all the sources I have used to prepare this video. So thank you again for your patience and listening.